Sup, Tart? Alright, I'm good to go. Oh, do you like this well? Well, well, well. Boy's got good comedic timing. I don't know about that. Blind chicken and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, good to have you here. Space game, let's go! You mean the one I want to make? I'm pretty hyped actually. I had some good ideas. Let me tell you about my ideas. So Barrage is starting a new game. I am not, but I shall tell you about my ideas anyway. Hello, Fletcher. Good to see you. First thing I thought of was pretty simple, not a big deal, but like I thought that you would make you would build your ship on like a grid like this, and you would basically place nodes on it. So you'd have like I don't know, like a cargo node. They're not gonna fit, that's fine. You'd put cargo node, you'd put like, I don't know, like thrusters. I don't think that they would have much of an impact where they were, most of them. Like cargo node is just ups your storage. Thrusters just gives you more speed. They don't have to be at the back, I think. And then stuff like cannons and things. Cannons would matter where you put them because that's where they aim from. But then an idea I had was, at first I thought you'd have to basically build off a central grid. Then you convert into a pirate ship and sail the seas ransacking merchant ships. Yeah, well exactly, it's kind of similar in terms of the idea, pirate game. But anyway, so like I figured you could put things not connected, and then what I would do is I would have like, once the ship is constructed, I would just generate like something like that. So you could make weird looking ships that were like disconnected with these like kind of pipes. And then basically you would zoom around and you just have a ship like this and it would just go. And the idea with the nodes, women fight with swords, men fight with cannons. The idea would be that with the nodes is that if they get hit, each node itself can take damage and like fall off. So if you take damage there on that cannon, you basically lose the cannon and you just have, I'd probably leave it graphically but have it like faded so you can tell it's not working. You'd have to repair it to re-enable it or something like that. So you kind of, the way you structure your ship determines not only how your cannons and weapons work, but also what is most likely to get disabled first if it takes damage. So you have to maybe not put like critical stuff in the middle, like engines and thrusters and shields and stuff like that, and less critical stuff, I don't know, like cargo or whatever, just on the outside. You could just put like hull plating nodes that just absorb damage but slow the ship down and make it heavier. I don't know, just stuff like that. I thought that would be pretty cool. And then the second thing I was thinking of, it was kind of bothering me how I would make it interesting. I had vague ideas of like flying around to get to certain places to, I don't know, mine them for ore or like loot a ship or something like that, but couldn't really figure out why or why it's fun. But then I thought that the difference it has to the pirate game I was making, where you have like static islands, would be that you have maybe it's like a solar system, and if something appears, like, I don't know, you could have a planet, for instance, it would show up in the solar system, but the thing is, it would move. So basically the planet just moves in that direction, and you might be like all the way over yonder, and you might have an enemy ship that's like over here, and then you have to race to the planet to get there first. But there might be, I don't know, sounds like it would be complicated to make. I don't think so, actually. And then you might have like a repair station here, but the repair station is moving that direction, and you might have a couple of nodes knocked out. You really want to repair, but if you repair, then you miss the opportunity at the planet. That kind of thing. Like, basically, the map is dynamic and things move in and out of it, and you just have to kind of rush to them. Skate developers are making it in real programming language this time. Nuh-uh. What do you think about that? I think that made me like, ooh, that sounds really cool. Because then I figured I kind of want to make something like the Nemesis system from that Lord of the Rings game. So that you'd have like the enemy pilots would be kind of, what would you call it? Persistent. So that, you know, they'd taunt you or something if they get to a loot area first. So you'd want to kind of build rivalries with them and stuff like that. I don't know. That would be the complicated part. That like maybe if you develop a friendship with one of them, you could say, "Please leave this loot area. I'm going for it. You go for another one or something." That would probably get too complicated. But even something like just, I think as a concept, it sounds really cool. I think I'm finding it a bit difficult to imagine how it would play, but that's just my lack of imagination. In terms of the ship combat kind of thing. I'm still missing, I think this is the middle loop, basically how it would look, right? So this is the world map, kind of. So you would zoom out and you'd get a kind of a screen of the whole solar system, but the bulk of the game would be like at this level of zoom where you're piloting your ship, which would be more zoomed in. So kind of like, to be honest, kind of like the pirate game, like it would be a lot of similarities. So let me just show you pirates default pirate. What would the combat be like? Right. So let me just first I'll show you the pirate game. Test build. Hope this doesn't, it probably has music. Does it have music? No, it doesn't look like it has music. That's perfect. Right. So like most of the game would be at roughly this level of zoom where you see your ship in the screen, and if you have like enemy ships coming around, you'd fight like this. It would be probably relatively bullet helly, but with some interesting combinations and stuff. But then the other map I showed you with this view would be more like if I bring up the mini map here, you can see, so I'm at the center of the map, and it's kind of difficult because that guy's trying to kill me. You've got like symbols like the M, I think is mermaids, C, a crew member, and that red thing is an island. So basically that would be the kind of map view of it. Does that make sense? Go to the mermaids there. I think they're placeholder graphics, if I remember correctly. Oh, shit. Try and get past this guy. There's a mermaid. Ooh, a mermaid. She can help me see far. Nice. Oh yeah, that's true. That's what they did. That's shite, to be honest. So yeah, anyway, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I'll show you guys as well. I found a game, like a really simple casual game made in Default that really inspired me for the combat. It seems super simple, maybe too simple, but actually it's ridiculously engaging and addictive. So I was thinking of like using this as a template for the kind of core combat mechanic. So let me just bring it up here. So this is a super simple game, but it's ridiculously engaging. So you're just a little circle, and you have all these upgrades you can buy, like speed, money generation, attraction to kind of money particles, damage, fire rate, projectile shot speed, and health. So I'm just gonna buy. I played this game before, so I know what I should buy. I should buy probably a speed and the money, something like that. So basically, you fly around and your gun auto aims and auto shoots. So what you shoot is determined by where you are, and your main job is to dodge things and to collect money. Did you make this one? No, I didn't make this one. Someone in the Default forums did. So you can see that as there's like this big green one was a bullet sponge, I kind of got assaulted by these red guys because there's too many of them and they actually shoot projectiles, whereas the green one didn't. So you guys just sort of chase me down. Yeah. These guys are just on my butt. Get off my butt. It's not a place for you to be. Correct, took a free day, nice. So I don't know, we need another slot. Oops, I took some damage. This is harder than I remember. The balancing must have changed. It's trying to shoot now at these guys that are like stuck on me. That's annoying. Anyway. I think I'm gonna die soon, but yeah. Anyway, that's the gist of it, and it might look simple. I don't actually know what it looks like if you're not playing it, but actually it's ridiculously addictive. Let's just get into it. So I was thinking of obviously using the basic mechanic, but making it way deeper so that instead of you just being a circle that has all the upgrades, you can upgrade individual nodes. So you can put, you can put a cannon that shoots maybe one big projectile, but every 1 second or something, and you can have a little kind of mini machine gun that shoots loads of projectiles, but they do way less damage. And then you have to, structure your ship in a way that might work best. You could have cannons on your butt, and cannons would have like a view range or something like that. I think it's got potential. I think it'd be really cool. What I need to do when Fates of War is done is I need to take like a week to make a prototype, make some nodes, and just see if it's any fun at all, because it might suck. I can tell Dobrash is hyped because he's speaking at 30 miles an hour. I don't know, I think just, it does make me excited, and playing Heat Signature, I thought Heat Signature was really polished and stuff, but I was like, in my mind I was like, is that it? I could tell there's loads of weapons that you can buy. There does seem to be some kind of story missions, and the personal missions seem a bit more interesting than the randomly generated ones, but other than that, I was just like, really, was that it? So it kind of made me think, well, I could do something similar. In some ways worse, in some ways better. But that's kind of the point of making your own game. I don't know. I think it has potential. Just need to, you know, just finish this massive project and hopefully make it successful enough that I can justify making another game. No big deal. Easy peasy. Get what you mean in terms of content with heat signature, but it's so fun. I guess I must have very specific tastes. Possibly I just haven't gotten into it because I've just done easy missions, but I was just like, eh. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Nice. I haven't played a lot of it. It's more of a game I'd like play to kill some time. Yeah. What I do need to think is what's the kind of arc of progression in my space game, and what is a playthrough? Do you play as one character all the time? And I don't know, do runs like if your ship dies, your character gets sent back to the base and you start over, or is it more like each individual pilot is like a 30-minute session and then that's it? That pilot's dead. What are you going for? Are you going for a story? Are you unlocking things? I don't know. Is it one of these where the first time you go, like maybe you unlock equipment so that you're almost like limited by your potential upgrades and how far you can go, and you have to play it over and over to unlock things like that. I think some people dislike that, but there's some games like Binding of Isaac that do that and it works quite well. Quite well, I mean, I say that Binding of Isaac is like immense. I did that wrong. Man, I was on the phone to this girl this morning and I was laughing. I was laughing because she said something really grumpy and it amused me, and then she asked me why I was laughing, and it started this chain reaction of me laughing at her getting slightly irritated with me, and now I feel really bad. Oh no. Oh man, I've done that. It's like when Molly said that someone told her to kill herself, and I just started laughing. It was just the way she phrased it. It was funny. What made you choose Lua as one of the languages you used in your game? As Fletcher has helpfully pointed out, I'm using default, and the default requires the use of Lua. And that was, to be honest, part of the reason I chose default, because Lua seemed really easy to learn and really easy to use, which was just like... Binding of Isaac is such a pain to play. Great game, but I'm such a casual little bitch. It does take some time to get into it, but once you get skilled at it, it feels really good. You know, that's just it. My friend has 100% of Binding of Isaac. I haven't done that. I don't want to. It's some of the achievements are just not fun. Don't like get out of here. What's your favorite language? XTCFN. I'm a World of Warcraft developer. We also use Lua, but God, I hate it. That's fair enough. There's things, I think the problem is some of the things I like about Lua are legitimate targets for dislike from people. It's just that's what winds me up about people arguing about the best programming language, is because it's impossible, because some of it's subjective. Favorites are Python and C#. Right, okay, let's do best language. I can't remember the way this command goes. I think it goes XTCFN. Let's do C# then. Hope this works. It might be the wrong way around. No, this works. XTCFN and C# sitting in a tree. PROGR-ming. XTCFN fell out of the tree because XTCFN got too excited about how C# has ++ operators and Lua doesn't even have a compiler. Wait a minute, Tart. Are you doing a dating thing? Lua is not horrible, it's actually a decent language, I just don't really like it that much. That's fair enough. You can stay then. No, I thought you were being like super smooth, just like getting a casual booty call at 10:30 on a Monday. Are you doing a pay someone thing and then they leave? Same with C++, we also use C++ a lot and I dislike C++ too. Like, I'm on board with you there. The way you said that on Monday. What's wrong with that? Oh, this is a beasting soundtrack, by the way. So what is happening then, Tart? You spoke to a girl on the phone and she's coming to your hotel room. Like, apologies for misconstruing. You use some JavaScript in your game, looks like. No. What makes you say that? .script? That's just... .script is the file name for normal scripts and default. .lua is the extension for modules. I just see the JSON file. Oh, that's what I use to bring in. This is settings is for just for VS Code. I should probably close that. I do use JSON files to bring in dialogue from Twine. Just a casual 10:30 on a Monday. Yeah, JSON settings for VS Code. That's true and correct. No, I think she was salty about the laughing and she said, I'm legit coming over there. Oh, right, okay. So, but well, is this a friend? Is this a friend? Or, you know, what are we talking here? VS Code is a beautiful idea, but I am an old-fashioned N++ kind of guy. I don't even know what N++ is. Why am I uncomfortable? Just a friend. Okay. I use PyCharm for Python. Oh, no, Py++. I do know what that is. I do know what that is. I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. Hold my hand, I'm sharing top right to the 19. I like the art style. Yeah, it's really good. I'm happy with it. I didn't make it myself. There's someone else I'm working with on the project that made it, but yeah. I'm gonna show you. Yes! Gotta play the generic iMovie music. I don't have it. You'll have to settle for Waterworld. Okay. The worst part about the old 2012 videos on YouTube like that were when they used Notepad but had a webcam mic or any mic really, and you could hear them in the background typing rather than talking. I get that, but also if, you know, imagine hearing a 12-year-old trying to explain how to install Minecraft mods, that might be annoying as well. Thank you for the follow. Did the notification not work? That makes me mad because my notifications are beautiful and I'd like to see them. Yeah, why are they not working? Yeah, I cringe when I click on the tutorial, it's like a child. I don't understand why some of this stuff works. Streamlabs alerts. Excuse me. I think I noticed it started working when I logged in again. Let's just try this. Right, so I logged in, and then usually that like makes things reset, I think. No? Let's try. Give me that alert again. So it's working there in the history. Developing for PC only or plans to release on other platforms too? No, PC only currently. If it's super successful, doubt it. That would give me leverage to pester the default team for like Switch port support, which would be awesome. But that's not on the roadmap currently because it would be quite a lot of work for me and for them to actually make that happen, I think. Why is this not working? Yeah, I was thinking this could be a good Switch game. It does have some control issues that I would have to work out if I did it for Switch, but it would be nice. What are Tart's not hosting? That wouldn't show up anyway, Tart, because it needs to be like 2 people. Just don't understand. Okay, now that's reset the thingamaboob. Yeah, everything's reset. And then I'm going to try and redo that alert. Nope. I don't understand. Why are the alerts not working? If I refresh it, it's just going to go white and then not going to do anything. Right? Not looking forward to the 12 PM fire alarm? What, in the hotel? Oh! There we go. Success! Oh, why is it back to white though? What the frig? Come on. Legit thought that was intentional for a second. No, I did not do that on purpose. Right, okay, logging in again. Everything's resetting. Still white.
Thank you for being a true brat.
Oh my god, my t-shirt is getting hit by the green screen, that's funny. Right, one last try.
Thank you for being a true brat.
Beautiful notification, thank you very much. Did it myself. Come on. Alright. Just gonna log out to clear the following notifications that I spammed there, and hopefully that doesn't break things. Jinx. Alright, hopefully we're fine. That was necessary. Required for the operation of the stream. So that, okay, I think that is kind of useful because it might help me fix it in the future. So the problem, so what I did was I just cut the URL to the notification box, saved the, what you call it, widget, node, whatever, source, and then I pasted it back in, saved the source again, and it worked. So I don't know why that is the case, but that was the case. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the librarian here, because she does, when I try and save, so it did save fine here. When I speak to her, seems actually to be saving okay. So that's confusing. I was getting errors here before. Was it something to do with, did I speak to the gnome? I think I got the quest from the gnome. So I got the quest, and exit it out from the dialogue. That's fine now. And then I think I spoke to him again. Still saving fine, no problem. Right, if I speak to her now. No, that's working. I don't know what happened. I'm just gonna try that one more time. Basically, all I did was I cleared this bit here. I spoke to Gnome, got the quest, spoke to him again, closed that, and then went to the library and spoke to the librarian. And that was it. What made you choose default over Unity or some other engine? Well, I was using Flash, and then Flash died, so I needed to find something else. I looked at Unity, but it was very complicated. And I thought it was... I know Unity does 2D absolutely fine, but I thought it was overkill for what I wanted to do. So I was looking at other alternatives and stuff, and just default seemed the most appropriate. Flash dev! Oh yeah, I made loads of Flash games back in the day. Right, so I got a quest. Spoke to him again. Everything's saving fine. I used to do some Flash stuff way back in the days of Club Penguin. That rings a bell, but I wasn't involved in it. I ran private servers for Club Penguin. Nice. Private exclusive Club Penguin servers. Honestly, no idea. We'll need to look out for that because... Anyway, it was concerning, but I can't reproduce it, so I guess that means the bug that never happened, which is great news. Right, Tart, do you need to go to the bathroom? I almost spilled out on the keyboard. That's what I get for being mean to your little bladder. Too much juice in my jug. Alright, so next up, start on the old man. Did we have... I think we have the Howling Plains map that I wanted to use. map shouldn't connect to other maps. They will start in the southwest part of the map. You shall talk to them, NPC and get warped. Yeah, okay, that's the one. Curse you, Linux. I can't use OBS's custom docs feature that I've been looking forward to for ages. That's a bummer. You should try Windows, it's pretty good. Reason number 2 to switch back to Windows. What's reason number 1? Reason number 1 is GTA 5M multiplayer mod. I see. I was gonna ask if you could run it like on a virtual machine or whatever thing, some kind of compatibility thing, but I'm sure that would hit performance or something. Gonna hop out of here, man. It's 6 AM where I'm at. Alright. Have a good sleep, I assume. Have a good night. Hope to see you streaming again sometime. Yeah, nice to meet you. Hope to see you again. Let's see what this thing is. Get quest open status 5. Hey Denaxi, how you doing? What's 2 and 5? Why so serious face? Just thinking face, that's what it is. I'm focused. 2 is aftermath and 5 is saving the sister, right? So complete quest 2 if get quest completed status 2. Probably could. I think I may just surrender back to Windows and then fire up Linux in a virtual machine if I really want to. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I even went as far to switch to the unstable repo branch to download the new OBS update. Oh jeez. Right, so God, I need to make sure I don't fall asleep before the alarm. Is it gonna scare the heck out of you? You trying to tell me my stream isn't entertaining enough? Yeah, Fletcher, there's a fire alarm drill at noon, apparently, in the hotel that Tard's at. And not get quest. Unlock status. Thanks for saying that. Couldn't be worse typing it. Anytime. Recreate object, spawn outside academy. Nice! Nice. Let's open the winery. I'm curious to see how much writing I've done. How much there's left. I don't want to know. I do want to know how much I've written. I don't want help. I don't need help. Added chunky cats to Fates of Work. Yeah, I should probably add chunky cats and dogs that you can pet. Some heated feelings about Linux. You a big fan, Denaxi? I'm a slow and steady pain in the ass. That you are. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Not really, I just stay out of highly opinionated noob ideas. Wow. Why is this rodent ewing at me? I ew at you. Highly opinionated noob ideas. Then actually, no offense, but you sound salty. Oh wait, where did he not get spawned? Oh. Oh, is that because the quest isn't there? I really knew it would go this way. I have enough proof to show that Linux is not slow. This is view after using it for a short while. I would like to go for that. I mean, evidently it is running slow for him. I don't think Fletcher's a noob either, so there must surely be circumstances where Linux can run slow, and I've definitely heard that it can be a pain in the ass. So it doesn't seem too controversial an idea. If any of you ever disagree with your noob, I didn't mean it being slow, I meant it isn't. It's slowly becoming a pain. Ah, okay, there you go. See? See? We're all friends now. What was I doing? Oh, the quest. This is narratives. One time I back out of a discussion for stream's sake and you go in. I don't know, man. You backed out. You backed out in a salty way. It's like, what would it be like? Something like, right, I don't think this is a discussion worth having. You're a butt lord, and you know I just don't want to talk about this anymore. It's kind of like, yeah, you did withdraw, but you did say not really have proof. It's not like, yeah, but I mean, you can't withdraw. If you actually wanted to stop the discussion, you wouldn't have said, you know, Whitehall Science use Linux systems. I'm sure you're right, and actually I was just saying that you didn't properly back out of the discussion. You backed out and got a little jab in before you went. A streamer I often watch decided to disturb me with this clip, so now I feel like you need to watch it. It's worth clarifying this isn't the streamer who's in the clip. I guess you did say, yeah, all you said was, K-Man, I'm done discussing, I guess. But there's a tone there, you know, like it's basically saying, all right, you're too stupid to argue with, basically. But maybe I just read in too much, and maybe I'm just a drama queen. That's possible. I was right. Dude. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe, but that's not beside the point. All I'm saying is, even if you're right, it doesn't matter if you're right or not. If you want to stop having the discussion, first of all, you're not in. This is my stream, son. I'm part of every combo. Hey, it doesn't matter. You don't even go here. Anyway, Right, so let's see if this works now, hopefully. It's all okay, I'm laughing, you're okay. Did you even watch my clip of a grown man sharting? No, I didn't, because you warned me, so I didn't watch it. You are dead. Alright, we've got old man. Although this doesn't work. Attempt to index no value. How very dare you! I think I know what the problem is. I was being stupid. Can you tell I'm tired? I guess so. You seem fine to me though. Alright, let's watch a grown man shart, okay? Maybe that will make everybody more relaxed. No. Did he just immediately go to the PRP screen? Holy shit. No way. He just that look of concern on his face, like, oh, I fucked it.
So, what I want my chat here to.
No way, part 2. Oh, I'm ready for this.
You know what? I'm seeing everyone. I'm looking at everyone in chat saying, "Oh, ooh, hold on." You know you've done bad when the fart smell lingers and you realize it's not a fart anymore. It's emanating from an object. There's a foreign object in my pants right now, and I'm gonna tell you guys this. Because of pride, I'm not gonna go wipe. I'm not gonna go change. I'm gonna sit here in my own shit for the next couple hours and continue to stream as if nothing happened. You know, you're gonna forget about it. And I'm making a point. I am a man who decides my own. I've already shit in this chair on the same.
Okay, I'm not feeling it anymore. Oh. Did he actually? That's disgusting. Top right is in chat. Well, that was fun. Right. I was gonna fart in my chair, but I'm just gonna go to the bathroom instead. So I'll see you in a moment. I see what you wrote, Tart, and as retaliation, I'm going to top up my glass close to the mic. It took longer than a minute. Shart confirmed. Confirmed. Stop! I don't want to get out of bed. It'll help you stay awake, though. Right, good juke boy. Isn't your girlfriend coming around soon, Tart? Would you charge for content? You know I would. Shart for subs, I guess? That's weird. Why is this not working? I'm so comfortable that I'm gonna go pee. Nice. Nice. Notice I put the space between girl and friend. Top Rash, just ignore it. That is true, I did ignore it. Right, why are you being a ding dong? Old man 1. What is up with streamers doing close-up shots of them acting like tweakers? Is this a new thing? You're sassy today, Denaxi. I'm not sure I like it. Old man, that's fine. God damn it. Backed out, you attack, I defend. Well, I'm sassy too, but there's only room for my sass. Don't you see? Looks like your cam is part of the game, not the stream. Awesome. That's great. Do we get live Brash commentary with special editions of Fates of War? I actually did that for, so I guess my last release was Zos. And I recorded a full playthrough with dev commentary and I just never released it. I wanted to say something back, but I left it. Good for you. Welcome back, Tart. If no, for you, trust me. 100% every time you play it, you play with commentary. Right, it was like every time you enter a map, just my voice starts coming. If you're going to leave it, then actually typically don't say I want to say something back. Exactly, Fletcher, that's what I meant. It's like when people on Facebook post like, I'm really upset about something, and then people are like, oh honey, what's wrong? And then you say, I don't want to talk about it. If you didn't want to talk about it, you shouldn't have said anything at all. Oh, quest 49. I'm really upset about something. Oh no, Tart, what's wrong? But I did not say that no one's talk about it. Communication's tough. I don't want to talk about it, he knows you fucked. How dare you? Said I had a good reply, but I leave it inside for your sake. How nice of me. That's the closest I can find. And then he should not be there, I guess? Yeah, that's cool. This dialog box is so fancy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I like the animations and stuff now that I've added those. Makes things feel cooler. If dialog ID... I think someone gifted me a sub to Lana while I wasn't in the channel. Nice. What are her emotes like? Huh? And let me in. Who's let me in? Is that her partner? Hacking Nick. Dr. Cube. Nice. That's from I've never seen the let me in clip. I don't think so. One of those new internet age funnies. Oh, a Mimi, I've heard of those. Nice, good job, guys. Get out of here. Mine is shorter. What did you say, Fletcher? Mine is shorter? Huh. And that's a good thing. Bustin'? No, thank you. My game won't compile? Shocked Pikachu. Try that again, Tart. Her emote names are a tad too long. Yeah, why do they always... Oh, so they're the same, so... Let me in, huh? Hacking, Nick, Dr. Cube, I guess. Well, I've got... Don't I have some long ones? What more than you? No, actually not. Alright, Tart Boy. I forgot someone gifted me the great lol emote. Must remember to use that from now on. The greatest lol. Okay, so we've added the quest narrative now for the sister. I do want to check if do we have the correct animation? If so, I'm going to add it. She should have a death animation. Yeah, she does. Okay, cool. So, Sister Atlas. Top brush typing intensifies. Hell yeah. Die. Beak. Nice. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, that's cool. That looks really good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Sister. Welcome back, Tart Boy. Curious though, I'm guessing it's text, but have you written more text or code? I actually think more code. Ew, what is that smell? Have you showered today, Top Brash? I have actually, so I smell pretty. Oh! I smell fine. Went from 0 to 11 real fast to crying on top. 40 mins until fire alarm. You can do it. You can do it, little tart. Topaz clearly intended to go into acting, but accidentally wrote accountant while pulling an all-nighter. Now look at him. Look at the talent Hollywood is missing out on. Exactly. It's just a shame. Enemy cast, but also play sound. Something about like death ally sister. Oops. This is why you shouldn't pull all-nighters, kids. You end up studying accounting and writing in a programming language whose index starts at 1. The correct way. Is that good? It sounded weird. Couldn't really hear very well because of the music and stuff, so I'm just gonna pause the music and then run it again. Probably need a blood on her, that's probably the only thing. How's the accounting stuff going, by the way? Got any contracts in the works? Nope, not really. I did a website for my friend, but that's about it. Is this the part where the Duke is like, Bonnie-chan, it's time for you to suffer my wrath? Ooh. I guess so. I did not mean to do that. Damage effect 1. I guess that's it. I'm going to improve the dialogue to be better than I am going to kill you both. Kill both of you even. No, that needs to be higher. Will there be modding support purely for Tart's Weeb alternate universe version where you can romance everything? And what would you do when you use option 2? I don't know. Why are you so amused? Because you're degenerate? Maybe? Starts playing the Wii version of the theme, obviously. Are you gonna make that? The electric guitars and a lady with a whiny voice singing. I'm feeling already. Okay, I don't know if this was part of the to-do list, but I did it anyway. Yeah. Can the localization team put in a Weeb language? Stop it! This is a serious game with lots of fifis. I need to get a second emote, but also I'm 100% tempted to grab the Ergodox Easy next month. What's the Ergodox Easy? Oh, ergonomic keyboard. So wait, is that because you have to pay for the emote? Split ergonomic keyboard. Nice. If what's it called? Maps. I can't remember what the variable's called. Tart, stop it! You're hurting me. Artista uses about 30 bucks, however her commissions are currently closed and see if they're opening soon or at all. I'm not even saying anything, but I know he's just hurting me. Get quest. Read the emotes as me and me or me and what are retarded. Both interpretations work. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Alright, so there's a couple of tests I need to run here. If not, not. Hey, Virus, thank you for saving my life. I don't know, you've not been reading WaterChart's messages. I have. Okay. Lesson I learned today, never back out of anything. That's right. That's right, the Naxi. Senpai noticed your messages. Because it feels weird saying anything now. Danaxi, nobody's weird. I don't even think Fletcher's weird. I'm not weird. Well, I am weird, but not like weird towards you. You know, I don't like it, don't do that. Yes! I got it. Right, so I'm not going to talk to the guy, and then I'm going to go to the library, which I think means he shouldn't be there. Right, so he's not there, that's perfect. Then go back, we talk to him. So then he shouldn't appear here anymore. He should be gone. He is gone. And then I go to the library. He should be in the library and the quest should complete when I step inside. This music is getting dramatic now. Quest to Scholars completed. And he's here. And then quest is completed. I'm just going to check again to make sure that he's not back at the academy, because that would be bad. Yeah, perfect. So you replaced my OST for a hot minute there. By the way, what do you think about the beta? I think the beta could be done in like a month or so. Do you want to try and finish the songs that might be in it, or should we just not care? Like, I'm genuinely happy either way. Yeah, I just put it down to text messages can't be easily misinterpreted. Exactly. What's going to be in it? Well, okay, let's see which ones are... Filter away these. So... Project added to game. That's it. So house fan factory. So let's see. How can I highlight these? That's awful, I hate it. Factory. Don't need that one because I'm not going to add the consumption. Main menu. Meh. Dwarf Tower. Courtroom. Oops. Yeah, so not lots. So basically factory, dwarf tower, and courtroom, but none of those are really important anyway. I'd say maybe factory, because factory is at least like 5 screens, whereas, well, dwarf tower is as well. Courtroom's just 1 screen. It's just because you made those songs that were kind of fitting. It's a good thing I started those. I thought you wanted silence for factory. We could do silence for factory. To be honest, it's... Yeah, now that I look at it, I thought it was more missing, but it isn't, so... I think we're good. But yeah, so... I don't know, I think factory, I just picture... The mines from Donkey Kong Country is pretty cool. Yeah, basically, like, have a look. If you can't come up with anything, it's fine. If you feel it, then go for it, basically. I mean, like, Courtroom is literally 1 screen, so it's like meh. But there's loads of dialogue in there, so it might work to have music playing. Dwarf Tower, similarly, it could work with silence because it's kind of a creepy area anyway, but if you come up with something, then that'd be cool. But yeah, I'm thinking of... Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Yeah, I already started those two songs, if you recall. The trailer ones were going to get used for them. Yes, exactly. So I've noted that down so that we can see it here on the stream. I've got trailer 2 and trailer 3. So it's not this one I was thinking of. It was something else. Is it? It's from Donkey Kong Country 2. Is it this one? For some reason, yeah, I kind of like this thing. That might kind of work as inspiration for a factory. It just sounds like... I know this is from a mineshaft in Donkey Kong Country 2, but it, for some reason, inspires me. I can't remember, what's this song from DKC 1, the factory? Sick beat, time to drop a freestyle. No thank you. I guess this one's kind of cool as well. It's a bit different. It's not. I don't get as much factory out of this one, but the heavy percussion makes sense. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, now that I look at it, we're kind of Gucci. I will put in a menu in the beta, I think, so I don't know if we need any music for that, but that's the same as asking you to make like the main theme or the Grasslands theme, because it's just like, what's the flavor for like a main menu? It's tough, you know? You made something, what was that song? Let's see if I still have it saved. SoundCloud, Fates of War. There was a song here, I think. Maybe you didn't, maybe you haven't added it to the playlist. Let me see if I can find it in our chat. John Romero made the first level of Doom Blast. I have heard that, yeah. Well, I'm gonna do the beginning and the end last. So. Oh yeah, this was the song I thought of, but I don't know if this would work for the main menu. It's a nice track though, I like it. Dark news, there are exactly 100 days of 2019 left. That stresses me out, I've got so much work to do. See, that feels like a credit song for me. Yeah, it might very well be. Alright, Danaxi, have a good day. No hard feelings. Come back next time, it won't be weird, I promise. I've used 265 days and I don't know what I've done with them. Yeah, I mean, I've done some stuff. I think, yeah, credit song probably like after the cinematics, just for like actual credits, if that makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, I guess the summary is nothing to worry about because we actually have lots of stuff ready. Maybe main menu if you can come up with something. Process death. Give me a second while I go eat my realization, also known as some chocolate digestives. I see what you mean. You sad man. So this set in, where is... Update the checkpoints. Cries into hobnobs. Bunker Fies? That face sounds like fart in Swedish. Funny if you're Swedish. Anyway, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. It might be Swedish. Nice. Bunkerfis. Let's check what the map is. So now we should get teleported to the Howling Plains instead of staying here. Position may be off, but that's okay. We can fix that. It's a good way to flush out other Swedes. Nice. Yeah, so then... Let's put that in there. 200, 485. Not a fan of Swedes, to be honest. Racist. $180, $480. Yeah, basically the same. So planes. How can I just access that, or? Can you not love Swedes? We are awesome. All right, Fletcher, defend yourself. Rutabaga. Americans are weird with their naming of things. Rutabaga. Lemsy, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Maybe we should just start like here. Yeah, that's probably better actually. So let's start 12:45 at 5 because I don't actually want you to be here for a long time. Don't have audio at the moment, just ignore me. Time to fall asleep, Mr. Watery Tart. Yeah, it's really good. There's loads of these songs on my playlist because they're all really good. And some gentle, soothing music. Something like the sound of the gentle sound of waterfall. You're a little shit. I like that. No matter the distance, I can tug on your bladder. Only works if I need to pee. Well, it might accelerate you getting there, perhaps. Imagine like Tart dehydrating himself before going on my stream just to stay safe. Attempts and back to academy. So last checkpoint dot map is equal to outside academy, I think. I made myself need to pee. That's unacceptable. Something like there. $450, $520. Default looks sick. That's cool. That is unusual. People don't usually say that. Got a lot of hate, you know? Just sitting it out of pride to prove a point. What point I'm proving, nobody knows, but actually quest level transition outside academy, I think. Academy outside, of course. Academy outside, how about that? Oh yeah. Cash me outside. Nope. Do we have Old Mother here? Doesn't look like it, but we can. Of course, she's got a space in between. Right, let's try this. So now we should be able to speak to the old lady, which should just warp us back to here. She doesn't seem to be here though. Oh. Sprite does not have any okay. Property called blend. It's white. It's blend color pixel burn. Let's try that again. Nice. I think we're in pretty good shape there. Water retard has gone a bit quiet. I wonder if he's fallen asleep. Alright, I'm going to take a super quick break. I'll be right back. I was gonna go off and get some bits done, but I'm just waiting for the 12. Yeah, 12 hype. I'm ready. I want to see Tart just say, "Oh my shit." I just got woken up by the alarm and it was terrifying. Hasn't said anything for 9 minutes. What does he look like on Discord? He's offline on Discord. Although he was a while back, so I guess that doesn't really prove anything. It'll be more like followed by fudge. I can see that. Right, so I'm gonna start looking at the waypoints. I don't know how far I'll get, but I can at least begin having a look. Signpost, I think? Yeah. So 1 and 2, okay. It's getting closer. 30 seconds left. So excited. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Alright, now we just gotta wait for Tart. I'd be so disappointed if he doesn't show up, like if he managed to sleep through it. What's going on, Tart? Where are you? Hold up, I need to grab a hoodie or something because I'm absolutely freezing. Nice. It's supposedly really warm in here, but I think that's horse hockey and the thermostat is lying. All orange should sound like this. I'm hoping it's pleasurable. I'm definitely ripping that and putting it as a command. Where did Tart go? I've left the video open in a separate tab, so I'll remember to do it after the stream. I mean, I guess I could do it right now. Damn it, Tart, such an anticlimax. Typical. Glad I don't have this tab open on stream Just ripped the YouTube thing and it's just boobies everywhere. Oh god, this is the worst ad. Okay, I think we're good. Oh my god, I have a Patrick emote. It's terrifying. What should the command be, Fletcher? That's horrifying. Sounds good to me. Oh my god. Oh, it has to be MP3, that's annoying. Just tell me when to press enter. Go. Oh, that's great. And I can use that if I'm doing something and chat needs my attention. It's great. It's a bit quiet but good. I'll turn it up a little bit. How's that? Is that still quiet? Yeah, I think the problem is I don't hear the same that you hear, so it might be because I think it just plays on my computer, so it gets caught by my device, the desktop audio device kind of audio source for my OBS, which is really quiet. If that's the case, then yeah. I guess it's supposed to be an alarm as well, so let's crank it. It's so dumb, I love it. Compared to music, yes, it's not much of a shocker for us compared to you. Yeah, exactly. I could turn it up, it's gonna freak me out. Better audible but not wake up material. Okay, let's try, see how bad it's gonna be for me. Was that the new one? Yeah, I think so. Oh god, right. I've done this to myself. It's evidently not working on Tart either. He must have shut down the stream or something, I don't know. Unacceptable. Anyway, let's do some work. Why don't we? Can't believe you've never heard it before. There was a great Left 4 Dead 2 mod that added that as a sound effect. I don't know. I mean, I may have heard of it, just never like kind of registered, you know? Right, so we've got a signpost. We need, I think, modded Left 4 Dead 2 was hilarious. Is that the one where they did a Lord of the Rings mod, or is that something else? Grass hog. Had a He-Man tank with the... Oh, I can't remember how that goes. Hey, yeah song. Pink Guy as a hunter, Hot Dog, Britney Spears as the spitter with toxic music, and Hello Darkness, my old friend when he died. That's awesome. That's cool. Thanks, Fletcher. Okay, thank you. That was quality content. Greatest song known to man. Signpost 1, right. Can we just delete that? Yes, we can. How do we do this? How should I label these? And now I'm going to try to do some work. Have a good one, Braj. Alright, Fletcher. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for that host. Good luck with your work. I guess I could just group them by area or something. It's probably going to be the best way. Because there's not going to be that many in an area. Like, Grassland's going to be the worst for it. The signpost there. I'm gonna update this one to be value signpost grasslands. I think that was it. Yeah. So we're gonna update map codes here with this bad boy. And then, so that we can skip what is now a pretty chunky introduction, we'll just update this as well. That little bugger is annoying. Oh. I thought that was... How does it not have a 1? Yeah. That's annoying. Alrighty. Should we spell it out? Does that look better? What's the city gonna be called? We need a name for the city. Anyway, I think that's pretty good. let's do Grass Capital Path 1. Oops. So we're gonna say east is Dragonfly Fen, south east Dormant. And then both of them are going to be Northwest Academy, Chroniclery. Maybe not. Maybe we'll leave them like this. Did I not update that? No, I didn't, did I? That's pretty silly of me. I didn't update this one either. Great. Yeah, cool. And then you go over here and it's kind of clear, I think. that right? Probably. Anyway, let's go up. Let's just check these maps if there's any. I think there's only one way to go, really, so. Both ways lead to the Dragonfly Fen. Yeah, I think we're good there. This one for sure will need some signposts. That's Grasslands 4. And that one leads to lots of things. So northwest. Temple. And then from there, southwest, Castle Mortifax, Mausoleum, the Rusts. Grasslands 4. So Grasslands 5, which I'll put over here, is going to be effectively the same, except just not have the mausoleum. What's the city going to be called? Because that needs to get put in here. Should probably put city, so that would be in, yeah. So we go west here. What did the first one say? Yeah, okay. Northwest from there, that's fine. So go here, talk to Gnome, continue here, get another signpost. So that says northwest, Tarkantaka Temple, Corporate Range, northeast is Court. Maybe that one. Tricky. Castle Path 1, we'll say that the official way probably is this way. Yeah, that would work, I think. Path 1 is self-explanatory, but path 2 is going to be probably the same as this. This has to be from AoE 2, this song. You are correct. I was wondering, how do you monetize the games that you make, or are you working for a company? Just gonna sell the game on Steam, basically. So here, southwest is Castle Mortifex. Southeast is city. This is number 9. Southwest is the city. Southeast is shores. Oh god, coming out of the wall sphincters. Crass, thank you very much for the raid. Crass army has arrived. Surrender your pockets to your new overlords. Indie Mike, hello. Everybody that's here already, check out Crass, give him a follow. He is game dev and all-round cool dude. What up, Alex? Thanks for the shouts. No worries. Thank you for the raid. How's your stream? And what were you working on? Indie Mike, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Let me show you guys what I was working on today. Right now, I'm working on something as exciting as these signposts. They'll be pretty important for navigation because you don't really have a map. You have a big world map, but that's not going to help you navigate on a local level. So I'm going to drop these signposts everywhere and you just click them and it says roughly what it is in what direction. So, but what I did earlier was work on Academy on the side, a part of the beginning of the game. So this is basically right after the tutorial is completed. You have a little face-off with the big bad evil, and he says something cooler than "I'm going to kill you both," and then he murders your sister, and then murders you. And then what I added was that you now teleport to this kind of afterlife here, where you're going to speak to the Mother of the Gods. I haven't added the dialogue for her yet, so basically what all that happens is that you warp back here. And a couple of days have passed, your sister's gone, and there's just this old man here. You speak to him and he basically gives you a little bit of an update on what's happened. And he tells you to go and meet him in the library for further conversation. So if you go here, you then find the library over here and you can talk to him. Ta-da. Frustrating. I added 3 new cards to Battalia and they weren't being recognized by the game for some unknown reason. So stupid. Yeah, so it's probably a good time for you to call it then, Crass, because when you come back to it, I bet you'll immediately know exactly what to do. What engine is this? It's default, so I dropped the command there to show you. So interestingly enough, I just see I got an error in the console. Game looks real slick. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I got this error the other day and I couldn't reproduce it. I still don't know what causes it. Yeah, I think I fixed this issue last time I added cards, but I did it last week and can't remember. Boy, do I know that feeling. Yeah, that's a pain. Right, so this is really bumming me out because I don't know what's causing it. I can't reproduce it. So it's happened there. We went into the library and I spoke to the guy. I think. Hey, F me, how you doing? I think I spoke to the old man. And then when I closed it, it's one of those add this to unit system, add to card system, add to spreading system and animation folder, and forget the rest. Oh man, yeah, I totally have that. Whenever I add a new map to the game, there's like a sort of like a checklist of like 12 things I need to do, and they tend to be different every time depending on how my artist has prepared the map. So every time I add a map, there's always some error, but I've learned to read the errors or like predict what it is that I've forgotten. But yeah, it's a total pain in the butt. The sub is expired. Twitch, why no? Warn me. I don't really sub to people, so I don't really know, but that sounds annoying if you don't get warned. I need to make a checklist. Yeah, it's probably a good shout. If you bump into the problem is, if you bump into the issue frequently enough, you're going to learn it anyway. But if you envision adding stuff occasionally, then yeah, checklist is good. Gotta head out. Much love. All right, thank you very much for the sub once again. Hope you have an excellent day. I need my top row what back. Oh, there's only one way. Okay, so I wonder. I don't know how to reproduce it. That was the last thing that happened. Story controller library. Spawn ID, old man. Unlock quest 49. So I'm gonna unlock the quest just so I have them here, and then I can test. And then put random ISO. I'll sub tomorrow if you're streaming. Tomorrow I intend to stream, so that will be something to be excited about. You better be streaming. I'll do it for you for now. If I just exit here, it doesn't save on exit, so it wasn't that. It's something to do with just exiting out of the dialogue, I think. I jump in here. So not that. Although his dialogue state would have been set NPC script stops. Set dialogue. Update dialogue state. Self. NPC ID, which would be self ID. Dialogue ID is going to be whatever we were. This is kind of poetic. I give subs to people but forget to take care of my own sub while doing so. I cry every time. Not triggered, and go to old man. 7. Has the chat always appeared on top of your head? No, that's new. I don't know if I like it. But I just find it weird uploading my VODs to YouTube and there isn't any chat, so it kind of, I don't, nobody watches them, but if somebody were to watch them, it would be confusing, so. I do read out most of chat, but not always, so. No, see, that saves fine. I really don't understand. Is this a dungeon crawling game? Not really. It's like an old school kind of RPG, kind of open world. It's got a story that you kind of follow. But it's pretty optional. You do have like one overarching goal, and then there's a bunch of optional side quests that aren't like side quests in the sense that you end up doing all of them. You literally have to choose. It's a special game by special person. That makes me I guess maybe true. I can't reproduce the error. It's like really freaking annoying. Debug force into library. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be back soon. Alrighty. I am Baccarino. Alright. So I was thinking maybe in the saving script we could like just print out everything we're attempting to save. It's gonna be an absolute mess, but I just need to catch this bug. I don't understand otherwise what we're doing here. Do save. Or maybe if... What is... Oh, sugar, I should have kept the saving message. So I have debugged this before, but it's pretty messy. Yeah, I've actually had this exact problem. So what I should do is when I catch it, I should take a note of what caused the issue so that I know to avoid it in the future. Or like I can make the error message more clear or even prevent it from bugging out the way it's been doing now. It's really annoying. I don't know what is causing this. Save var player outfit key or 32 type. I like how some programmers think, for example, how many lines of code is in this game? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, actually, a couple of people have asked me that recently. I was actually looking if there's any tool that lets you see that. It would kind of be pointless for me because I've mixed my code with data, so it would kind of be pointless. There's loads of files that just store lines and lines of data, which isn't the same as lines of code. Because I'm definitely not going to check all of my 50 plus scripts exactly. Yeah. Well, I know where my data files are stored. Well, my problem is that some of my scripts are like half data, half script, which probably isn't a good idea, but that's what we're doing. So what do we actually save? We save. I'm smart like that, you have a problem. It is called wow, sassy F me. Becoming level, player level, active element, spell, first element. Let's maybe do do like local debug is an empty table. Pretty print debug. Let's see if we can filter out which types we have, something like that. The frig happened there? So number, boolean, table, or string, right? If not var type equal to string or oops, and what did it say here? Number, boolean, table, and string. Save error. Var is unexpected type. Save slot variable, add variables to save. Hopefully that catches it whenever we next get the error. I don't know if it will, but saved fine with no warning messages. That guy's not there. Not saved fine. Okay. Well, it'll sit there until I come up with something. What was it? Can I look at the def save? Default def save. Maybe I can see what the error is called. Potential security? Excuse me? I trust them. Accept the risk and continue. Oh no. Oh, okay, yeah, they've just updated the asset portal or whatever, so. Asset portal. Submit an asset new. I want to search. Def save. So it's here. 170 or something, I think it was. Something went wrong. It's not the best error message. File is unchanged, changed to not saving. Set force flag to true before saving if changed flag is false. Warning attempt to save a file which cannot be found in the loaded list. To get a key, set a key, it's not really that. Don't have to save your keys directly in one file as a single string. You can get creative with how you store your keys. Don't expect your save files to not be unlocked by someone eventually. Don't store sensitive data in your files. This is only a deterrent for casual users to not mess with save data files, and your users can still use memory editing tools, which you must defend against with other ways if you even wish to. Okay, so that's not really helpful at this point. Continue with some signposts. We'll just say southeast is Dorancourt Castle artifacts. Northeast, I think, is Copa Range. Northwest is everything except Copa Range, because this is where it branches. And there's no branches there, so that's fine. And then up here, so path 3. Is this UI design yay or nay? Let's check it out. It's alright. It seems you're limiting yourself very much horizontally. Is that on purpose? But yeah, it looks fun. Fits better with the other UI. Well, consider expanding it if you need the space, basically. This is the pause menu. Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, I mean, I guess as long as you have enough space to fit in everything you need horizontally, then sounds good. Won't have that many settings for the time being. Yeah, just, you know, don't like make it hard to change later, you know? Really no need, for example, for graphical settings yet, etc. Yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, so we go up. If we go here, we're good. I'm just doing the display settings because I want to do this really fancy splash screen thing. Nice. Good morning, Brash. Hey, Tangent Turner. How you doing? Doing good enough, you. That's cool. Hope you do better than good enough. I'm good. I'm good. Should be the signpost somewhere here, right? Or is there nothing here? Oh yeah, there's nothing here. Just a reward there. That's fine. Okay, cool. So you just keep walking. Son of a gun. I'm just gonna walk up here. And then we get a nice there. So northeast is the temple. This is the splash screen, and the plan is to make it automatically expand to the right size. Now it just stays that size. Alright, let's see if this is worth it. Okay, still loading. I was like, that's tiny. Why is it still loading? Video loading stuff, there you go. Nice. I see, I see. Yep, that's worth it. Like my wallpaper? Yeah, I liked it actually. It's nice. Really love using wallpaper engine? What's that? Never heard of it. So easy to pick up new wallpaper. Ah, okay. It's a software you can buy on Steam. Basically lets you download animated wallpapers from the workshop. That's cool. I do like animated wallpaper stuff. Some of the wallpapers are also interactable, etc. Some display time or the music you're listening to. That's cool. I want some kind of something like that for my stream, where if I'm not showing like what I'm working on or something, I can just have something on. That's cool. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. This was nice and productive. I finished up the old man. I just need to obviously write some more stuff for him and write some dialogue for old mother. And I got started on the waypoints, which seems to be going well. It's relatively easy to do. Some of them I'll have to put NPCs down instead, rather than waypoints, but I'm hoping to catch that as I go. Because the wallpapers are made by gamers, there are tons of game-specific wallpapers. That's awesome. Alright, F me. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to Grassenstein for the raid earlier. That was cool. And yeah, I can drop some links to the Fate Support social media pages. If you follow them, that'd be cool. Follow me as well if you haven't already. We're going to raid Kebab Skull, who is working on an acrobatic archery game. So that'll be kind of cool. Vic Sincap, thank you very much for the follow. Alright everybody, have a great one. See you tomorrow.